Hi friends. So today I wanted to catch you up on a little bit of what has been happening. So for the last week, my family and I have been traveling through Europe. We flew from our island to mainland Portugal in Porto. We stayed there a few nights. It was really beautiful, really nice. I have a video of a garden that we ended up visiting. I will share it with you shortly. But when we came back, everything was overgrown. And not just that, the work on our backyard has started, and we decided that we were going to put in a pool for the boys. So in absolute Portuguese fashion, when you want somebody to come, they don't come. And then when you don't want somebody to come, everybody comes at the same time. So I just want to show you the progress that they've made so far. They came this morning. So this is the pool. They've marked out the interior, and we had a gentleman who just lives down the street. He rents out excavators. Anyways, you have to have a license to drive it. So he ended up coming up and actually doing a lot of work. So they ended up, it was just a square, like a basic square. And now they've put more soil and leveled it out so that this will be the shallow end. And then as you go along, that is going to be the deep end. We also had blocks delivered, 3 pallets worth. They tamped this down, and then we got a delivery of this rebar, which they have been using to make this. How cool is that? And they've been tying it off. They've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of these so far. They're probably going to make a ton more tomorrow. And this is all of the material that came with it, with the delivery. And then we got the blocks. So this, our vision so far, is this, where the material is right now, is going to be some kind of shelter to house all of the pool equipment, as well as the pump and everything else. And then we'll have a bathroom beside it, and then like an outdoor barbecue area. That is the goal, that is the plan. Today, to kind of get some of the weeds handled, they were all really tall, like that, really tall as us. And we came with the lawnmower and the whippersnipper and just took this completely down. So, and then this is a trench that when we originally had the pool dug in April, this trench was dug out by the excavator for any plumbing or electrical to happen, because I'm pretty sure we have a sewer somewhere. Here. The sewer is here. So they're probably going to need to come in and tap into that for the bathroom. But it's a work in progress. You wouldn't even believe that I mowed the grass pretty much the day before we left to go to Portugal. So this is just wild. But I did have a really big harvest when I came back. We got a zucchini that grew. I left it because I seen it growing and I thought, oh, okay, it's kind of small right now. Maybe I'll leave it for 1 more week and see how it goes. And when I came back, there were 2 zucchinis, 1 regular size and 1 ginormous. And then we had a ton of cherry tomatoes and fun little thing. So this bed I kind of weeded. We have zucchini, 2 zucchini plants, some snapdragons, that's borage. Those are sunflowers. Those are sunflowers too. Snapdragons. And then my eggplants are supposed to be coming up, but they look like they're slow to start here. These are yellow peppers. Those are red peppers, sweet peppers. I had jalapenos here, but none of them came up. I was really disappointed about that. And then this is the other bed that is directly across. This is supposed to be like an herb bed, but I ended up throwing a couple of things in extra. This is celery. This over here is some cilantro that's drying, so I'm going to harvest the seeds from it once once they all turn brown, but as you can see, they're kind of green right now still. And this one's still flowering. So I have chives over here that I put into the ground right before I left, so I don't expect much from them. This is some dill that went to seed, but this is oregano, which I'm super excited about. This is my rosemary that has done phenomenally. I grew this in one season from a seed. I'm so pumped. So not this. This I grew from seed. This little rosemary bunch, you can see it's kind of different. It's kind of darker, whereas this one's lighter, darker stem. Anyways, this one I took from a cutting, and I ended up propagating it. This is my sage from one plant, one sage plant. Many, many, many sages came, so I love the smell of sage. So lovely. Okay, my ginger, I think it needed more water, so I am going to water it now. I pulled my potatoes. I didn't get much of a harvest. I'll show you that at the end. I have to get these into the garden somewhere along with these, but these are strawberries, and I really thought they weren't going to pull through. They were all like tiny, tiny, tiny like that, but look at them. They're doing really good. There's even a really good one there. These are the stackable garden beds. I still have like one holding on there, but I mean, you win some, you lose some, right? These are gladiolas that have seen better days. They were at the back before we started digging. I tried to save them. This is our raspberry bush that had one raspberry on it, and then a bird came to eat it. This is a garden box, and I just planted some lettuce because the house shades this box. So they look like they're doing good. Okay, so what I was really excited about was when I came back, I had planted watermelon seeds before I left, and they're all coming up. I planted 6 and 3 came up, so I'm glad I overplanted there. These are carrots that are dwindling. This is kale, also dwindling. But this is butternut squash. And if you look here, we have a nice big butternut squash. It's the size of my hand right now, but I'm gonna let it go until it turns color. Also, another one coming, so I'm excited about that. I think this is a weed. Let's pull that. Okay. And then on this bed, I have, this is to the right of the arbor here. We have some tomatoes that are ripening, looking good. I have basil all throughout, just everywhere. This is some marigold that I used to come out. Oh, hello, sir. Can you see? Oh, sorry. This is a Portuguese marigold, and they are looking worse for wear, but we still, so I'm not sure where I got to because my camera died, but this is the fall, not fall, again, so this is the July garden tour, I guess, just to show you a couple of things. These are more zucchinis. I have one coming on there. I have another one that looks a little gnawed, but still okay. And then, I'm not sure if I showed you this melon, I love it. I'm trailing the melons up with a string, hopefully to put them on and around this arbor. I also planted green beans here, which I thought would be a little bit more further along, but that's okay. Yeah, so this is the July garden tour. Sorry that it's kind of at dusk, but maybe that's better. If you can look up there, I'm not sure. Let me see if I can zoom in. Oh yeah. That is the moon behind the clouds. Anyways, it's getting late, and I'm losing daylight, but I will show you the flower beds and the fruit trees in a later video. I just wanted to update you with the vegetable garden just to see how we were coming along, and we were doing well. So I'm happy about it. I feel like, ooh, here, let's stop here for a second. These are sunflowers. I'm super, well, that one. I'm super excited about them because they're all starting to get heads, which is a good sign. I want to plant more, but we're just so overwhelmed with so many things in the house that it's like we have to choose what we need to accomplish first and then move forward from there. Anyways, I just wanted to pop on after we came back from vacation and just show you some of the things that had happened. And I want to wish you all a good day. And that video of the flower bed at the front will be coming up later. Okay, thanks. Have a good day.